game.
Okay.
Amateur. Well, when IPT came and I started playing,
Right. Kevin
I
Trudeau.
couldn't
guys.
play a lick. I had to learn how to play. No, I had to I had to learn how to play April. This is the second chess.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
So-
do you want some fan, just in case? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay, so
April won the.
April won the flip, and this is alternate rules here. So it's take what you make.
Yes.
Just take what you make. So if you break and you make stripes, you have stripes. You know, it moves to the game. Winner breaks, break from the box, or not the box, of course, but no jump cues.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
You know why? Because you got the purists, and you know they figure if you get hooked in April, that's a part of the strategy.
You get punished.
Yes. Oh, she worked on that break. She's working on it. Oh.
14-year-old got
There you
kicked
go.
out. It might go
Might
in
fall.
that one now.
No. Now, I wish I had some kind of statistics on who wins when you don't make a ball on the break.
I don't know. I did good against Dennis Hatch. Every time he didn't make a ball in the break, I ran out.
You know what? He was on the sideline talking about it. He said, man, Laurie John was putting the screws on me. I said, what do you think? She gonna let you run her over? You crazy? No, but it's good. I really like this event. I really like this. I think this is the future of what things should be, where the crowds can be closer to the players and you know, really understand. I think once you break it down and have people understand who the players are, they make you more personal, more relatable.
Thank you.
That's how you do with football and basketball and
Yes.
everything. Like, you know them. Oh, he's from my town. Oh, I didn't know she played straight pool. You know, give you things to like. Not there's not nothing like about you.
Exactly. No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And the people, the crowd here at the
Yes.
break room.
Very
and
knowledgeable.
Tom and Dan are treating us like queens and kings.
Yes, they
That's
are.
all I can tell
co-sign
you.
that. They're top notch.
Top-notch people.
They're top notch. No, they're loud masters over there. Who's that? All right. Justin Bergman had a stellar match yesterday. He just let it slip away a little bit, but he's playing Shane. You can't leave Shane anything.
No.
But Bergman, he impressed me with his 8-ball skills, and his backer said he thinks Justin's the best 8-ball player in the United States.
Justin, I have learned, I've watched Justin, I guess, in the past couple of years.
Okay.
I learned from watching him, I guess, on the first Moscone Cup.
Right.
And there was controversy, of course,
Yes.
and him,
Why did he
him
get
being there,
picked?
why did he
Blah,
get
blah,
picked, and
blah.
everything else.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, that boy stepped up to the plate.
Thank you.
you very much,
Yes,
Justin.
he did.
He stepped up to the plate.
Yes, he
ran
did.
out. He won his matches.
Yes, he
and
did.
he was an encourager.
Yes, he did.
The two youngest on the team were the biggest
Him and
encouragers.
Sky, you need that
Love that.
camaraderie. I talked to Rodney Morrison. Rodney said, because I ask him questions all the time, I pick his brain. I said, Rodney, what's the best thing from Moscone? He said, listen, Rod. He said, you know me, I'm hot or I'm hotter. He said, but the times I was cold, I look at the bench, I got Johnny Archer, I got Earl Strickland, I had this guy. He said, I knew they had my back.
Right.
So that's a big deal. And meaning, talking about having it back, Justin Bergman makes quick work of that rack.
That was fast.
Yeah, that
he's
was pretty
just a
fast.
It's interesting playing on bar boxes
Yes.
too is very different.
Yes.
Different angles, and
Right.
it's something that I don't do at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of need to get used to it a
Yeah,
little bit.
you know, a good player told me, he said, just get to the middle of the table. He said, you can make balls from anywhere, so just get to the middle of the table.
See, my head doesn't work there.
Right.
I'm a position
No,
player,
yeah,
man,
I've
and when
seen-
I start like messing up on position because the angles are different,
Yes,
and I
yes.
came off and I'm scratching my head, going, wow, I was like a foot off
Right,
on that,
right.
And it messes with my head.
Yeah.
So
And that's where the game's
meanwhile,
at.
Justin, it just made that look like so easy.
You know what he did too yesterday? It was just excellent. He worked some racks. Like, they were convoluted and just a bunch of clusters, and he just worked his way through the rack. It's beautiful to watch.
There's that side pocket. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That break right there,
Yeah.
that's what I told Dennis Hatch.
Yeah.
I said, Dennis, you got to break from the center.
Yeah.
And I said, but you're popping them too hard.
Right.
There is a stroke. He stroked it. He hit him
Yes.
hard, but
Right.
he stroked it. And that side pocket ball goes in. It
Exactly.
sucks in the side pocket. You usually make the corner ball or
That's
the corner
exactly
pocket.
right.
I don't know if it's the corner
Yes,
ball, but
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and it works out every time.
I had the honor of watching Shane practicing the break at Mark Wilson's place, right? And I watched him for 3 hours do it, and he made the same balls in the same pockets all the time. And he hit them He hit him probably like 16, 17. It was a stroke. He didn't smash it.
Disciplined is he?
Listen, they can talk bad about that guy all they want. I seen him put the work in, and you see his results. I was lucky enough to be there at the U.S. Open. I commentated that, and I watched him. Put Arcolo on the. He put the brakes on him, because they had that little rivalry.
Exactly.
But I think, Lori, I think the rivalries, you need a good foil. You need a foil to make yourself great. Steel sharpens steel.
Absolutely. And it takes, it does take dedication. It just depends on what you're dedicated on.
Absolutely.
And Shane, he's dedicated on that break because he knows I can run out.
Is it the most important shot in pool or what?
It is.
Meanwhile,
look at this.
Bergman.
He just played that and see that little face he gets, the little tone kind of hangs out, and he gets that little, that he's on right now.
Yeah. He's got his swagger working. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. That's exactly right. I think it's we need sort of a hybrid Mosconi Cup team. You need some little fire starters, little firecrackers, and then you need the guys with the calm too. And then the calm will influence the firecrackers, and the firecrackers will influence the calm. And I think that's how we do it.
And then, I'm an encourager.
Yes, me too. Yes.
So after this, I'm going to be, which is funny because I told April and I said I had to work hard not to let you beat me. I said I'm going to coach you at the end of the month with Johnny Archer and Allison Fisher.
Oh man, that is so
So
awesome.
I started laughing and I said, can you imagine? I said, if you beat me, I said I wouldn't have showed up. No, I'm only kidding.
That's so cool. And I was there for some of that last year.
Yeah.
I was there and I watched it because I went to the Atlanta Cup and we did the BF.
Oh,
so we're
wonderful.
doing the BF again this
Very
year
good.
in Vegas. And I talked to April and I said that's what she needs. You need like a little bird, somebody take you under the wing and just tell you the little nuances, how to play that chair game. All right, here we go.
Here it goes.
Hey, what's your choice? What are you shooting here?
Well, the only thing that I see is the 7 ball. I think is in front of the 14 ball or whatever that ball is.
So you would take
10
low balls?
So if I could make it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she's choosing the low
Okay.
ones.
And usually when you go to choose balls, you choose, obviously balls that are open with pattern play that you can play. But sometimes the balls that are not as obvious, I've seen them play those balls too.
It depends on how easy the breakup is.
That's what it is?
Yeah, it just, at least that's the way I play.
Well, if that's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. You know what I do? I don't know if you can teach this, but I really like April's demeanor.
You can't teach it.
That's what it is? Okay.
I told her, and I told her dad the other day. I said she's got things that you can't teach. You can't teach someone a stroke. I don't care what any other person who gives
Right.
lessons out there.
Yes.
You cannot teach. You can't give someone a stroke.
I
You
like
can't
that.
give them a stroke. It's God given. You either have it or you don't.
I like that.
She's got the stroke.
Right.
She's got the confidence. She's got the way she approaches the ball.
Yeah.
All that comes. That wasn't taught.
Right. Right.
That was just given.
Right.
And now everything else just has, and all she needs is seasoning.
Yes, that little polish,
it's
right?
It's the seasoning.
Yes.
It's a little bit of the polish, and it's when to shoot a shot, when not to shoot a shot. Very difficult.
Exactly.
Very difficult to.
Especially if you're a shooter.
And she is a shooter.
Yes, she is.
And so I told her dad. I said I am also an offensive. I said I am more of an offensive player, and I said you will win more than you will lose. You will lose certain
Yes.
games because you went for it.
Yes.
But you're going to win a lot more
And
because you went
that's
for
what it's
it.
about. I love that. I love that. I like that's the things like for me and on the wire and stuff. That's the type of things I want America to see.
Yeah.
Because it's usually America when you think about pool. Well, I'm not teaching you nothing. Don't teach the suckers. You can only learn if you gamble. I'm not sharing this information. Well, listen. Unless we want to keep watching Europe raise that Mosconi Cup, we need to do better. I'm tired.
You're
Jay,
tired.
I'm tired. I don't.
You're
like it.
tired.
I know you are.
I was sick. I watched it on my computer. I took that little computer, my little iPad with me
Yeah.
everywhere. I was cooking, watching them play. I was like,
Yes.
I was rooting for them. But the biggest thing is encouragement.
Gotcha.
The whole entire team needs to. When that guy blows the game by accident, or if he
Gotta
didn't
pump
mean
him
to
up.
do it, you gotta shake it
We
off.
gotta
That
pump
was a
them up.
great shot.
That was a good
great
shot. And that's confidence building. You know what I'm saying? Like we say on our stream, it's a good thing that you guys, we know you guys know about pool and you don't want to hear, he's going 2 rails to come out to this ball. The insights behind the pool will help us have a better understanding of what goes on, especially when you have a mind of a pro. Get the
There it
cash,
is.
April.
There it is, April. Good
Get
shot.
the cash.
What a nice run out.
Now,
Nothing
when you're in the
crazy.
chair, right? You're in the chair and you get up. That's the kind of out that gets you a little started, right?
She ran out.
Yes, she
That's
did.
The biggest thing
Is
is
that it?
that Justin didn't make a ball and she got out.
Yes.
And she made, you know what, little tester on that 8-ball.
Yes, it was.
That
That
I
was
don't
a
know.
gimme.
I mean, I don't know if people like think, oh, that's an easy shot. No,
They
wrong,
do think so.
Wrong,
They say bar
Wrong.
box is blah blah blah. You should never miss.
Wrong.
They talk a lot of smack.
Wrong.
Wrong. right.
It's I hate to say it, but there's certain angles that are, for me, because they're shorter, they're more difficult,
Wow.
and I can't see them. I can't.
You see, that's the things that people need to hear. You know,
Yeah.
these guys who play BCA and APA and all that stuff, because they think, oh, if they miss a ball, they want to jump off a bridge.
Yeah, no.
All right.
And that's again, therein lies the issue. You got, you know, you miss a ball, you got to let it go and move
Right.
on. Oh, come on, kiss it.
She got to solve that break. She got to solve it.
She was breaking from the second ball side
Yeah.
today, doing well with that. Now I don't know why she's not doing that
Well,
right
you know,
now.
she's April Larson, and she probably got 50 million people in her ear telling her, hey, you know what I mean? But you got to do what works for you.
You can't.
Right.
She's always going to have people
Of course.
that tell her what to do.
Yeah.
And you know, you have to pick and choose. My dad used to say, take, you know, I'd walk over to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get all upset. I would be like, he's trying to tell me how to do that, you know,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
exactly.
And my dad would go, he'd say, do me a favor. He'd
Mm-hmm.
say, sometimes, once in a blue moon, someone has a good piece of tidbit for you. He goes, let it go in one ear,
Right?
and if it's a good piece of tidbit, take it.
Yeah.
And hold on to it.
Yeah.
And if it's something that's garbage and you're questioning it, ask me. And if it's garbage, let it go in one ear and out the other.
See, that's beautiful.
And that's it. You know. And
That's
people try and be nice.
Yeah.
They always try and be nice to you, because especially when you're a girl.
I was just going to call it out. I was going
Horrible.
to say it because I know a bunch of women that play good. My friend Linda Perez, she says you can't go in the pool when we practice because every time she shoot a ball, you got 10 guys saying, oh, I ain't shoot it that way, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you want to play some?
You really send it.
Yeah,
Really,
right?
wanna play some?
You want to play some?
A race?
Ship
Yeah.
it up.
Come on.
All right, tell a friend to tell a friend. World champion Lori John Hassan in the building. Do what we do. Let's share. Let's get this up to 500 views. I see 301. You know what to do. Press that little blue thumb.
301 only? Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
let's get it. Let's get it. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
This is
Watch it.
Justin Bergman,
Absolutely.
April Larson. Let's go.
Absolutely. JB, man, he's really impressed me, man, a lot. He's a solid player. And you know what I like about him, too? When we first started our company and I approached him to, have a conversation, an interview, he said, okay, I'll be right back. And he went and did what he did, and he said, I'm ready. Wow. I had to chase some guys around. I don't have to chase them anymore, but I had to chase some guys around. They wouldn't even talk. I said, listen, I'm trying to broaden your horizons here,
See, this is that one of those little moments.
The little baby angle
yeah,
right here?
well, because you're the 14 into the 12 ball, so a little bit of a, I don't know if he's going to go
So you
into it or
bump
try.
it or you slide now?
Well, he did. He
Yeah.
didn't, and I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can cut it or maybe kiss the 13 off the 12.
Yeah.
If it's hanging, it's hard. Sorry about this, guys.
Yeah.
It's just hard to see angles,
The angles,
from
yeah.
up here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now he's looking to see if he could just make it. So
That's what I like about
obviously-
Berg. He will tell you what he's going to do.
Yeah, which is perfect.
And he has a very deft touch around the table, too.
Yes.
I like Billy Thorpe. Billy Thorpe has that one pocket touch. He can dance around balls. He can power them in, but he can dance, too. Now, ideally, he wanted to be a little over on this 9 ball,
A
correct?
little bit, yeah.
Could you get a little
bit
right.
more, a little bit straighter, but
Right.
he's okay. He's okay. One thing, what you said about Justin was, when he first came on, and I, again, I didn't know who he was.
Exactly.
It was just somebody that I had to get to know, and he always was complimentary, unbelievable. Like
Yes.
you think might be a punk
No,
kid,
he's
and
not.
he's just not. He
No,
is
he's
so
not a punk
He is so nice.
Good attitude.
Always compliments things on Facebook,
Yes.
and he makes
Yes, he does.
thanks Lori John.
Yes.
He's just really.
He knows.
He's
We
just
had
a nice
a
kid.
very good conversation today, me and him, about some things, and I was like, that kid really pays attention to what's going on. Now me, if I'm sitting there, I'm April. I don't want all the people sitting around me. I need a little corner by myself.
Yeah, I
To
was
gather
just
up
going to
some
say,
thoughts, right?
I think I'd
Right?
Yeah, and now, I was going to say they're kind
Yeah,
of.
but those probably her little support group. Maybe they know her, so she's cool. But me, I need to sit in a little cave and steam.
I don't mind having people around me,
Right.
behind me,
But just right
not,
there next to
not
you?
right on the side of me, not in tournament.
It takes your concentration away, right? If
Yeah.
they're talking to you and you're trying to study the table or something. And he's letting the hammer out on these boys. Man. Oh, he's gonna turn around and be surprised.
Ooh.
He turned
There
around
it is.
because he turned around. He was ready to be out. Now this is the opportunity for April, huh?
Yeah.
Well, these strike balls look pretty good.
I'm looking right now.
What you think?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the straight balls are a little bit easier, obviously. And
Right.
All,
What
you're,
would-
all you're going to have to do is, I would get rid of that 10 ball
Right.
now.
Right.
Is it the 10?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're correct.
Oh, no. Wait. Ball
It's in
behind.
but when you start, it's in the kitchen.
Cancel.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
When you start, because if it wasn't, you can just get rid of
So
the
is
trouble
that
ball.
that's the
That's 12.
12 ball then, or
So-
is she going for the 15?
It seemed like
yeah,
she
might be
yeah.
going for the 15.
I was
yeah,
gonna say
15,
because if
yeah.
she was sliding off the 12, she's gonna bump balls.
No. So she's going to go for the 15, and then. Okay, now here comes my thing. She shot too fast.
That's what it was.
Period.
Okay.
I know her game. She
You know her
just,
pace?
I don't know if she didn't make up her mind 110%, but she shot a little bit too fast. Because that's a little. I can say it's uncharacteristic
For her to
of
miss strike ball.
right? Yeah.
I agree.
I always forget it's behind the kitchen.
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah, initially
That's-
it is,
yeah,
yeah.
initially. And the other interesting rule is that when the table's open, you can hit the
Other ball.
into the
Yes.
another ball for
And-
combination.
and leave it.
First shot
Yep.
only. Yeah.
Yep.
That was sweet because I got out because of that today.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things that you need to know if you don't know him, because Bo knows him because he's an 8-ball specialist, and he's like, yeah, you can just do this. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Somebody said I sound like Denzel. I was like, well, good. Can I have his money? I want to sound like him, right?
Denzel.
Yeah, he's a.
Trust me, guys, we need Ra out there on all of the things
Ra's
because he's
available.
funny.
My California people know. I love the sport. I was blessed enough to work for Pat Fleming and AccuStats. You know what I mean? That to me like the biggest honor, and he showed me the ropes, and it is what it is. I love the game, and I want to see it succeed.
Yeah, but no one can give you a voice. You know
I know what
how
you mean.
you
I know what
have
you're
the voice and the
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No one can give you that.
Exactly.
And he
I'm gonna
just
trade
got
somebody
out
for
there.
the stroke. I trade him. I'm like, you can have this voice, and I'll take your stroke. All right.
No.
Uncharacteristic error by April Larson. Let Justin get out to a 4-1 lead, and he's doing what he needs to do. And make no mistake, April's in that chair saying, "Okay, give me one more pop at it."
Yeah, she's and again, grinder. She's not going to give up.
Yeah, she knows.
She's not going to give up. She might make a mistake here and there. She might, we all do, but
Absolutely. That's how you recover, right?
Yeah.
It's the best quote, the best thing I got from you saying, you said it, you said, listen, you beat yourself up in that chair, you're dead. And I watched it, and it happens. So that mental game, whether you build it from gambling or whether you build it from seasoning, as you would say, however you season it.
I think it's just seasoning.
Right?
For
However
me,
you
it was
season
just
it.
for me. It was just seasoning because it was, I have come to the conclusion that me playing 1,000-point AccuStat game is probably not going to happen.
Right.
So if I miss a ball or if I make an error or I just do,
Yes.
and I know I'm going to get to the table again.
There you go.
And I do.
See,
and the
and
odds
you
of
say
me
that-
not getting to the table, that's few and far
Right.
between. It happens.
Right. But that's conviction. That conviction, like I hear it. You like, I know I'm getting back to the table.
Yeah.
And I get back to the table, it's going to be some problems.
I'm gonna run. I'm running out.
I
next
love it.
time
I
get
love it.
out.
I love it. I love it. I think that's what you need. You need that. Whatever you want to call it, chutzpah, swagger, whatever you need. And all good players have it. They do not leave. Like my friends tell me, if you like losing, you're a loser.
That's exactly right. Now he's looking
Rail first?
At the rail first. Here.
He's good at all these little in-between shots, like little baby massages and stuff like that. He plays this game well.
Yeah, the only ball, I mean, the biggest trouble ball is that 11 ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest. That's his trouble ball. He's looking. Yeah, he's looking right now. You know, in 8-ball, one thing that I did learn about 8-ball was so my ex Sammy is my coach.
Right.
and we're like best friends and we're sparring partners. You know, all the time.
That's
He's
awesome.
constantly teaching me, and he said, when you have a trouble ball in 8-ball, you either get it out the first or second shot, or you don't shoot anymore. You look for that safety, because when you're playing against great players, you can't run out to 2 balls in the 8-ball or 1 ball in the 8-ball. You're dead if you do that.
Billy Thorpe, that happened to him a couple times. He ran out and had that one little iffy shot and didn't get it, and Earl just got out.
And it happens.
Yeah, you shoot yourself into the problem thinking that you're going to get away from it. It doesn't happen.
Pretty shot.
That was beautiful. He just
Pretty
walked the
shot,
dog.
yeah.
They say it's like those are your soldiers, and the more soldiers you remove from the field, the easier it is for the other guy.
Absolutely. And he does. Once he gets that little watch his little hop.
That's
His
it.
little-
That's it.
his little- He has the little hop, thing that he does, kind of like to the next shot. And he's dangerous when he gets
Yeah, he
that.
is.
And he plays fast. Dennis Hatch played about this fast on me.
Oh man, he's getting up there doing what he does.
Yeah.
And right now, because Berg's probably going to be one of our Moscone Cup guys, and I want to see our guys fare well this year. You know what I
So
mean?
do I. I'm really hoping that the right people get on and get picked, and it's a. And I agree with you. You need the old school.
use that
You
guard.
need the young school,
Yes.
and you need the middle. You
Exactly.
need somewhere in the middle.
If you want your soldiers to go, they got to go to war.
But they also have to do something. They must. They have to do something. Big controversy was having what's his
Johan?
name? Thank you, Johan. I think
I was
it's
just going to ask you about that.
fabulous.
That guy knows how to win.
Hate to tell you guys, I hate. Send it.
Tell it.
All the people that are out there who are disagreeing
Oh,
with
they're
me,
gonna hit you with it.
go ahead and disagree with me. I think it's fabulous because you have and exactly. Johnny Archer and I talked about it. I said, oh my God, I go, if I was a gymnast,
Thank you.
who am I going to
Bella.
who am I going to go to?
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're going to.
I'm not going to go to an American coach who never won it ever in life.
Absolutely
I'm going to go to
correct.
somebody who knows how to win.
And he brought them from when we were beating their behinds all the time. He's the one that made them start winning. He gave them that winning streak. He did.
And I'm disappointed. Here it goes, Facebook fans. I am disappointed in everyone. I'm really disappointed, in fact, in everyone who said if they win, it won't be a win.
That's what they said.
Shame on you. Shame on all of you. That's like saying that's like the worst.
They're saying like it's pool.
Man, if I knew that a European
World-class
coach or a Filipino coach or whoever it is can get me to the next level to where I can beat Justin Bergman every day of my life.
Absolutely.
You don't think I'm going to go to them?
Of course you are.
And you're going to take that win away from me?
They are adamant
Are
about
you
it.
kidding me?
So what we're trying to do at On the Wire, we're going to buy a bunch of box seats all together and sit there with USA, and we're going to cheer and we're going to talk smack, and I'm going to get the biggest, loudest, roundest.
I'm trying to
like
get
it.
there,
Good. Let's go.
I want to get there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to be there with flags on and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying. I sat there with Deborah Woodward, Sky's. I didn't know who she was,
I
and
love her.
we and her, man.
I don't even know her, but I love her
She
from
is
Facebook.
awesome. She is awesome. All right, Grinder.
Yeah,
do
look
what
at her.
you do. Yeah.
See, nice stroke, nice confident stroke. And that 15 ball went to the rail a little bit
Right.
funny. She's going to have to figure out how to either bump into the 6 ball, or if the 15 ball is near the side
Right.
pocket enough, she can maybe kiss that 12 ball off of it.
Yeah,
and
that's
bump
what I
it
think.
out.
That's a good shot. I like that shot.
Yeah.
Because
I just
you're
can't see how
guaranteed to make the
close it
12.
is.
Yeah, you can make the 12, click the 15, and get it on out of there. Just look at it. I love the
See that little
Yes.
You can't give that. You can't
That's what it
teach
is?
it. You can't
Yeah.
teach someone that.
She don't baby the balls. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying. She doesn't decelerate through her stroke. Maybe.
Exactly.
I learned that from my little coaching friend. So she's sliding over, or she's gonna bank the 15. Banking at 15.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what was funny? Like, you know, I've heard never bank, always cut, blah blah blah. But I watched these 8-ball guys. Shane banked a million balls. Billy, of course, banked a million balls, and Justin banked balls too for shape.
If you have to, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, yeah. Of course, we all want to cut, but
How you hit it?
oh gosh.
Baby girl. But you know what? She had to go for that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's not reckless. That's not. She wanted to win. That's the shape she plays.
All right. Yeah, she's not happy right now.
No.
But it's okay.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, Justin's not making it easy for her. You
No,
know?
she didn't have any. You know, that time she didn't have an easy. You know, when one ball is tied up, and therein lies the 8-ball.
Yes.
That ball should have been gotten out immediately,
Or don't shoot.
or don't shoot.
Yeah,
Either
I
or.
agree.
You know, but like first or second shot, you got to figure out how to get that ball because you couldn't make it. Make it, and you know, short rail, long rail, you
Right.
can't make it.
Right.
So you got to get it out of there.
Yeah.
And you can't let this little whippersnapper go. Look at him.
No, Bergman's he's gonna handle his business. He gets up there, he's gonna do what he needs to do. Justin Bergman leads by a score of 6-1, and sometimes the score doesn't belie what happens in the game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's Justin Bergman anyway. He had some cookie outs. You know, April gets to the table, she's faced with adversity.
Exactly. So it's not. So it doesn't. A lot of times, you know, when I'm playing against the guys, and it was, you know, I mean, they beat me pretty handedly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it was close. It really was.
It's
It was
closer than score,
it was
right?
closer
Yeah.
than, you know.
And the thing is, too, you know, no matter the outcome of this game, Justin Bergman will talk to April, and he will, hey, check this out. You know, I've seen those guys do it, and it's just beautiful. See, I love that about pool. I really do. That camaraderie, man, that we need it in the United States. We have to change our mentality. We have to change
Well, you do. You know, I mean, the biggest thing. So, April down the road, I don't know when. I don't know. You know, it will be, and I don't know if I'll be fully retired by then. I
Right.
have no idea.
Okay.
But she will be my rival.
it. Right.
It doesn't mean that I don't want her to be the best.
Exactly, because she might be your partner.
That's exactly right.
You're exactly right.
I want pool to grow, and the only way
Amen.
pool's going to grow is if you get young people who can really play.
Yes.
I told April, I said, I'm so glad, you know, when Billy Digest did the article on her, I told my mind
Mike
just
Pinozzo?
went, no, he's going to kill me. He's probably listening right now. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can picture you too. Love you. Anyway,
Oh, boy.
the gentleman who did
Opportunity.
who did the article. Yeah, I just, you know, I let him know. I said, you know, there are players and, you know, kids that do trick shots on TV. They're please, they're not
Yes.
going to be here like years from now.
Absolutely correct.
This kid's here.
Yes.
She's here to stay.
I
That's
totally agree.
that's what I like about her.
I
So
totally
I want
agree.
and I love her whole demeanor.
Yes.
So it's important. She's a huge asset to the game.
When we started on the wiring, we have two clients, Chris Robinson, who became the junior champion, and April Larson, and we went through people, and I said I want somebody who's going to, you know, extol the virtues that I want to see somebody with for the United States. It's not for 5 minutes. It's for a while, you know, because somebody got to carry that torch. Somebody has to pick it up because it's brutal. You know, it's brutal. Like, you think of pool, you think of us, and now it's bad. When they said that in Moscone Cup, that hurt my feelings. They were saying, you know, if you guys can't compete enough, it might be your last Moscone. What? Man, we drilled you for 11 years straight. You couldn't even spell pool. But then you come over here. I had a conversation with a gentleman who said, pool's the one thing where somebody can come over, learn all your thing, and play for another country. Oh, no, I don't eat on the mic. No. You know what? Maybe Bo does. Bo and the crew right there. Yeah, you can sleep. Thank you, though.
Now, with the Moscone Cup,
Mm-hmm.
let's put those Europeans on old felt that I grew up in, where you need a stroke.
Oh, okay. The IPT clause?
And thank you very much. We're going to have a match.
You believe that?
We faltered by going
To
like
Simona's.
I love the company,
Right.
love Simona's Cough. I love it today.
Right.
I hated it in the beginning.
Right.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, you know,
Yeah.
I had to get used to it because you don't need it. Took away your stroke.
It did.
You know, so yeah, you know, I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know, you know, maybe try some difficult stuff.
I'm with you. Yeah. She's going
She's
forward
gonna
here.
go. Yep, she's
Mhm.
gonna go 2 rails, which is
So make it right into
she
the line.
needed to hit it though.
A little harder.
Ooh, yeah.
And the thing about, like I talk to Ness all the time, the thing about going that route is you can let your stroke out because the rails are going to slow down the ball, but at least you're coming into the position zone, right?
Totally agree. Which is a good sign of how she
Yeah.
thinks and how she her
Yes.
thought patterns.
Yes.
Nice.
There you go. There she go. Justin Bergman shaking his head like, good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it was a good out.
Exactly.
That was a great out. Good girl,
That's
April.
what you need, exactly. Because somebody told me I had this adage. You know, me and Bo Runnigan. That's my brother, and he's a great player. And he used to tell me, he's like, you win one game against a pro, you can win another one.
Yeah.
He said, because they're not gonna let you win nothing. You know what I mean? They're super competitive. They're not gonna let the fans win just because you're the fan. You got to bring it. So any game that she wins against a 3-time Mosconi Cup champion, is a great player as Justin Bergman is, you know, it's arguably like, you know, they're like SBB. So here it is: SBB, Bergman, Thorpe, Sky Woodward, right?
Yeah.
Those guys. They say it's a toss-up between this and that, blah blah blah. I say, to me, in my mind right now, Berg is second.
Okay.
I just think so. I think Billy can get there, but I just think Berg, with his experience, is definitely second right now.
So I think she tried that second.
She tried second ball.
Yeah, second ball on that one, and it just didn't.
You know what
She
I like,
let
though?
up, I think, a little bit.
Right,
on it,
because
but-
you have to go through those
Yeah.
balls. But the thing is, she tried something different.
Well,
She
she's
didn't stick with
smart.
all things. Yeah, right?
It's because she's smart.
Now, this is one of those tic-tac racks right here. Nothing's all out in the open. You have to use your pool IQ here.
Yep.
What do you like, Lori?
Oh, wow. You know, I think he has to take. It looks like he's going to take. He almost has to take the low
The
ones,
low balls?
unless he goes. Unless I don't. I think he's hooked on the 12.
Right.
You know, in
Got
the
a little
corner.
bit.
Unless he goes for the 13 ball. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Because he's checking to see if he can get to that 15 ball, right? Like that's that 2-rail angle and
that's
coming
it.
back up,
Uh-huh.
right? But then still, he's got
It's still a mess.
Uh-huh. Oh, he's back
He's
cutting it.
back. Yeah, okay.
Using those balls
Yep.
as stoppers and
Yep.
freeing them up too, also.
Yep. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you go into balls, I know you go into balls different than other players because you're a straight pool player, but that's a science to me. Like, I've seen guys just nudge them. Like, Shane just nudges them out.
And you know where they're going.
Nudges them, yes.
And that came from watching William, from me, watching William Mosconi play.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, being your straight pool player. So, to me, there's 2 schools of straight pool now. You got Mika and Thorsten.
Slam them.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? They slam them, just make them where they like. Then you got the guys that just pick them apart. Boom. The nudge to rack, finesse it, and boom, 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 boom.
Do you know why?
Okay.
Because, okay, Mika's from Europe.
Mhm.
He's brought up on that fast quaff. Put Mika on felt, on slow felt,
And it's not happening?
and it is a different game.
There you go.
You
See?
cannot. But do you know that physically, I will miss a ball every time. I don't care how easy the stupid shot is. I'll miss it if I go to slam it in because I'm thinking, oh, the guys slam it now.
Right.
So I try to slam, make the ball and bust the balls all
Yeah.
over the place. I miss every single time. And if I just stroke through
Yeah.
nice and plan on maybe 4 or 5 balls, 2 balls even come out, and then I'm going to re-break them again. That's how I was brought up. It's very difficult for me to do.
Look at that fancy shot right there. Did he get stuck? He has a bailout ball on the 9, right? Unless he can make that 11.
You know, and Simona's Cough is just, it's so true. It's you know, I mean, you can't.
It's the basketball thing.
It really is. I mean, you know, just to let you know, when we sell a pool table in our store,
What's on
give you some honest ball.
Okay.
Why? Because it's the best.
There you go.
You know, it made the game different. That's all
Right.
it did. It just, you know, I'm not saying it's
Changed
right
the
or wrong. It
dynamics.
changed the dynamics of the game and everything else. So, but you know, if you think about way back when, you know, when people were playing pool, you know, back when, and they were running, you know, hundreds of balls and stuff like that. Man, that was really impressive.
Wow.
Because that was a great shot.
Wow.
That was a great shot.
That's just knowledge right there.
And look, he has the position for the 11 ball.
I like that he's not taking it for granted. He's gonna have to put a little something on it though. Slide on that.
He just doesn't want to get hooked. I mean, that's
Yeah, it is.
There
Yeah.
it is. Just hit it.
All
I
good.
love watching the guys play.
Yeah,
I
too.
do. Let me just tell you, I learn from watching
That's good stuff.
guys play pool.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
it's awesome. We're here live. You are getting the benefit of years of experience from a world champion, Miss Lori John Hassan, who's right-handed in the booth. I'm just sitting here. I'm in the co-host seat. I'm loving it, man. You get this knowledge, and that's what I want to do. I want the pool world out there. You know, where can you pick a mind of a champion and really hear what's going on from somebody who's made their living doing it and still doing it, being an advocate for the game? That's what more of what we need to do. I just want somebody to sit in their seat and just try to help the people coming up and show them a different perspective and the respect for the game.
Right.
You know?
Very much so.
Respect for the game, man.
Does anyone have any questions out there?
All right, if you got them, hit them up. We'll hit you up. If you got questions for Lori John, we'll
wondering.
get you.
Or
She'll
even
answer
you.
them. She'll answer them. All right. Berg staying on the side break. He let that one out.
He really did. All his shoulder, everything went into it.
Yeah.
He's not a big guy, you know.
No.
He's not like
No.
not like he's muscle, big, muscle bound and everything. He has a really strong brain,
But he
kind of
hammers
like a
it.
Johnny Archer brain.
Oh, Johnny, man. Man, you know how many times I hurt myself trying to break like Johnny when I was coming up in Clifton Billiards, trying to do a little scorpion kick and all that.
Doesn't work.
No, I ran my hand into the rail. Timing was just off. Look at Berg, man. He's
It was a
functioning
good-
on
good
all
bank
cylinders.
shot. So that was a great shot. I mean, that
Okay.
was-
Question for you, Laura.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the blue after playing all the years on the green? Color of the
Oh, the
chalk.
color.
Yeah.
Thinking, huh?
Yeah.
I actually love it.
You love it?
Love it.
It's better?
It is easier on my eyes.
Ah, there you go.
Personally, there's the green is so the
Right.
green, the tournament green is so bright,
Right.
and the green, even though it's a darker, the 6 ball and stuff is so similar to it, and the there's nothing like that blue out there. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
the blue, the 2 ball and 10 ball,
Right.
it's so much darker. So it reminds me of, I used to love playing on like camel, like if I do an exhibition or something, they had camel cloth or something. I used to love it because no other ball was that color, so
Right.
it was so much easier on my eyes.
You can just
so
sort of-
I like the blue.
Okay.
Plus, you can see it better on TV.
I think yes, I think that's one of the points to it, and you need
Yeah.
to. Another quick question is, what kind of cue do you shoot with?
Amici.
Mayuchi,
Since I was 18, and I have since I retired and then came back and
Yeah.
decided to play in competition
and
again.
snap them off at the SBE.
I
snap them off at the SBE. I'm just gonna put that in.
Thank
Let's just call it correctly.
I made Bob. I had a new cue from him, and when I decided to play again, I said, I went to the factory.
Yeah.
I said, Bob, you got to refinish my old cue. I said, I won over 50 titles with this
That's
cue,
right.
and I said, I can't. How can
That's
I
right.
put this baby
If it ain't
down?
broke, don't fix it.
That's exactly right. So
Get
he
to the
fixed
dance in
it,
same
and then
shoes.
I won. Yeah, and then I won the.
Yeah. Then you snapped them.
Yeah, that was fun.
Put them in a hurt locker. That was awesome. I love it. And Bergman is just
He's just
yes.
making it look really easy.
very
at this
surgical
point.
and very at ease. I think, I keep saying if it had a mixture of what it is, you need that little intensity, but you need that little bit of freedom too.
There it is. That was a good shot
Yeah.
because he could not make that 8-ball. That was a nice. He put inside English, came in, in between the balls there. That was really nice.
Burgess, he's on it. He's not backing off the gas pedal because he knows a couple of mistakes. April can make balls.
She can run out at any time.
Yeah.
So you can't give anybody. You just can't. You can't give anybody a break. You
Okay,
just have to-
here we go from Calaveras Ashton. Who do you deem your toughest opponent of all time? Your nemesis.
I mean, my nemesis growing up was Gene Belugas.
Excuse me.
Undoubtedly.
Excuse me. Let me stop right now. Who's Gene Belugas? You little chat room guys, because I don't want y'all just saying yeah. I know who Gene Belugas is.
Of course you do. Anyone who's a pool player should know who Gene Belugas is.
So I want to see some answers here.
And just to let you know, Gene Belugas back when beat Miserak and Siegel and all of them.
Everybody.
All of them. She played like a guy.
Call her Gene, man. She's a monster.
Yeah, look it up on Google. But anyway, Gene Belugas.
Yeah,
look her up on Google. Yeah, but that was my biggest. That was my biggest nemesis. Once I, beat her and was able to beat her. I mean, then you have, of course, even today. I mean, I beat Karen Kaur at the expo.
Easy feat.
Hello, here's another girl who beats guys like they're,
Karen Kaur is a monster.
Right. I think, did he try and make that 2-ball? I think.
Yeah, he did. He tried to do the little follow shot. Yeah.
That does not work very well on these tables.
I've seen
just tell you,
a couple people fail. You hung yours.
I hung
I've
mine
seen a couple people fail.
And I just thought it was going to do something different. It just didn't.
Jason Phillips said that Gene Belugas had a sister. Did she play too?
Oh no!
Okay.
Wait, did she have a sister? Hold on, I'm trying to think. I know she had her Paul was her brother. She had 2 brothers. Her parents.
I think she had one.
For some reason, I just do not remember a sister. Maybe she did. She came to my first wedding.
That's
I was
beautiful.
good. Yeah, I was
That's
good friends.
awesome.
It was good friends, but
Yeah.
off the table. On the table, we hated each other.
Yeah. Tyler Harrison. I don't know if you can watch it on YouTube. This is just Facebook Live. This is the only place I'm streaming for. And usually, if it's an iPad problem, you might have the wrong codec, so you might have to update for your flash or whatever. But I know it's functioning well from over here because I see the diagnostic. So can't help you out on that right now, my brother.
Aw. So she's in a little bit of a muck here, little mess.
Nice.
You've got
Hal Johns, how you doing, brother? We got knowledge in the chat room.
Hal is he's just like a pool. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like a staple.
Yeah. If you don't have Hal Johns at
Oh,
your
what a
event, you don't
great
have one.
shot! Oh, give her a break.
No.
See, that was not. That's a bad. That right
You call that a
there,
bad roll?
I call that a little bit of a bad roll.
Okay.
She hit it well. She hit it with good speed. Yeah, she could have hit it harder, but then you still might have gotten hooked.
Right. Right.
She could have gotten a roll on that one.
Right. Awesome. This is tough. So you go rail first here trying to make this ball? Either way, this is tough, right? I don't like it. I'm scared.
That was a bad. That was
Because that's our opportunity
I don't
right
call
there,
too
too.
many bad rolls, but that was.
Go ahead, April.
Nice.
Go ahead, April. Just recover right there. That's a beautiful shot. And she's in the soup again.
I know.
She's like, man,
She
can I
knows
catch it?
it.
Yeah.
She just hates
She
it.
gave herself a little sigh right there.
Well.
All right, Aguilar. Thank you, brother. Make sure the stream's working. I got Lori John
Cut
here.
this 9
You know,
ball in.
I want you guys to hear everything, so make sure. She's got to cut it, huh? Back cut
No,
it.
she was looking at that where the
She's got back cut in the corner
6
past
ball
the
is.
set. Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe
and
she has a little gate.
there's just no there's no,
No safety,
here. So
right.
you've got to pick a shot and go for it.
You gotta
And
shoot
just,
it, right?
Just shoot it. You have no choice.
There you go.
Now she just needs to bear down and be. Don't shake your head.
Right. You gotta
Don't
love
shake
it.
your head. No.
I like the adage. This is where your opponent left you. This is a shot that your opponent left you. That's what you have.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just step up there and do what you do.
You gotta just make it.
Ooh, she gets a little bump. If she gets a little bump, she's good. And she leaves right.
I thought she actually got it for a second there. But you know what? She gave it. She gave it her all. She didn't
Yes,
baby
she
it.
did.
She fired at it, and that was good. And there, you know, as you get seasoned, as she, you know, play, those are going to start going in.
Absolutely. Yeah, she'll get that, right?
Yeah.
You get the good player rolls. The balls are like, okay, I understand. I'm going in.
Oh, I can tell you, if anyone thinks that they've ever won a tournament without rolls and
Yeah,
luck,
thank you.
Thank you.
I said that a million times. I said you cannot win anything without luck.
and
Everybody.
if you don't think when you're playing a great player and you get to the table, you don't think that's a roll?
You better believe it.
When they're
You better
supposed to
believe it.
run out and
Yes.
they don't?
Right. You're like, oh wow,
That's a huge roll.
I didn't know I could get up and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin is just quietly just going about
I
his
love
business.
he has the little thing that he does where he goes like this, he like opens his mouth and he backs his head up like.
Justin's saying to the rest of those guys out there who are not watching, he's like, I'm not done.
Oh, he's definitely not done.
He
Are
said,
you
I'm
kidding?
not done. You guys are going to have to come and get it.
No,
You know what I mean?
he's definitely not
Right.
done.
So if
And
you could say one deciding factor in this game, either which way, what is it right now? That's determining the outcome of this game. Is it Justin's breaking well? Is it the opportunities that he's receiving and April's not receiving?
he's run out. that's the first thing. You know, he's run out every pretty much every opportunity.
Yes, he has.
You know, his break is going well, and you know, and April, you know, she's had
Opportunities?
yeah, but she's had funny outs. Sometimes
Right.
when you get up there, you get a little frustrated, especially in April, because you're like, oh my gosh,
You're like, come on, man.
like every time there's
Yes.
some funny stuff that has to get broken up or.
Yeah, work to do.
You know, you have work to do, and if you don't get a roll on when you're doing your little workmanship,
Yes,
if
yes.
you don't get a little roll, it's not going to happen for you.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. You got to play great and get great rolls too. So is he shooting at 12 to
Like-
break out the 9? Or he's going to leave the 9 alone?
He's he's going to break them up.
Mm-hmm.
Saw the English. He had a lot of inside English on the ball. So
Would you consider Justin Bergman's stroke length long?
just a little.
Okay.
So if any of my students out there are
Oh,
watching, when I
see?
tell you to not go too much past 8 inches back from the cue ball,
Right.
don't watch Justin.
Yeah, he's out there.
He's like 2 feet.
Yeah. He delivers that cue in a straight line, though.
He does, and he strokes. He just you can clearly see him when he strokes through. You know how smooth.
Yes.
You know he goes through also
Yes.
how many inches past the cue ball when he
Right.
hits it. You know that's just a pure stroke.
Instead of jabbing the ball or decelerating, trying
Yep.
to slap through. Yeah, he's good.
It's funny when people try to copy or emulate their favorite players. They can't do it, and they can't figure out why. You know, they a lot of people can't have that long bridge,
Oh, no.
and they can't figure out why. And I'm thinking, well, are you accelerating through like Justin does every single shot?
Right.
You know, and you know they're not. You know,
Right.
because most of the time they're
Little punch,
or,
little jab.
or they have a horrible stroke and they're crooked, and that was a mistake.
Yeah,
he was
wanted
he
the
was not
stroke.
happy with
Yeah.
that.
No, he's like, you know what? I'm just let my ability take over.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that was a good shot.
Yeah, it was.
And that's something, you know, guys do. That's something like for me. I can't shoot that fast. I'm not
Right.
I'm not a slow player
Right.
by any means.
Right.
But boy, when I shoot that fast on that type of a shot, I'll miss it. Oh my gosh, I'll miss it every time.
You gotta lock him in. Yeah, I'm with you.
I have my little routine.
That little routine? Yeah, pre-SR. Yeah, you want to root for April. There we go.
There we go. Here's our
Asking you shall receive. We
Yeah.
do have an
I told her
opportunity here.
I was loosening up my arms, loosening up
There you
a
go.
little bit, just
There you go. And that's the thing, for the competitive edge, you need things like that. You do need it.
See, she can choose. I mean, at this point, you can choose them. There's nothing, nothing too bad.
Mhm.
You've got the 6 on the rail near the side pocket.
Right.
So that's like your only like difficult,
Yeah.
difficult shot.
If she was going to shoot those slurs, she's
But
shooting
with
strikes.
stripes, which is that's what I would.
Yeah.
That's what I would have taken. They look like they're just wide open.
Especially when you get out the seat. You want something that's going to give you,
Nice.
get you in stroke a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right. I love it. She just concentrates so well. So you can see it. She's like, I don't care what the score is. I'm going to play my game.
You have to.
That's
You
what it
know,
is,
I mean,
right?
it's like I don't care if the score. How many times have I come back from the dead?
Yes.
I mean, I've always come back from
That's
the
what it
dead
is.
because why? Because you can.
Yes. Is
You know,
that it?
how about this one? She runs out. She breaks and runs out. She breaks maybe and runs out again.
Yeah.
What now? Now you just got 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Is that bad? Are you still dead? No, you're never dead. Never
Yeah.
dead and out of
I-
the water
I
until the
agree.
game is done.
I agree. Oh, she.
See, like the fact that she shot that shot up the corner
Yes.
with that stroke
Yes.
just tells you I'm still here. I'm confident.
Yes.
I'm not scared.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
know?
going to say that because she didn't. She said, "Okay, I'm not babying nothing. I'm here."
That's right. Come back for the 15. Good. Great shot.
That's
Now
it.
she just
And
comes up.
coming back for the 15 is better than the 10 because the 10 leads you to the 8.
In this spot, I'm not 100%.
Okay.
If I would choose the 10 ball only because the 8 ball. If you get on the wrong side of the 10, you're in trouble.
Okay, there you go.
So there's and she did not. She's
No,
perfect.
she's perfect.
So, yeah.
Okay, see, that's a good. That's the thing that I want people on the stream to understand. Like the intricacies of this game are so minute, but if you disobey those rules of the game, you're going to get punished.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good. I mean,
All right,
good.
April Larson,
That's
getting
it.
that seasoning. That's beautiful, man. You need some light. Bo running again. Oh, that was pork too. My brother can't have no pork. I mean, pork sandwich. Bo, did you have a pork sandwich?
Not yet.
I was just going
Oh,
to
what?
say they better save one for me.
Yes. Tell her to get a bite. What you mean? Oh, I got you. Okay. Off this
Now
right
April's trying that second ball break.
Oh, my screen.
Go. And here goes the 14. Oh my
No.
goodness. She just a hair harder.
Yeah. She's a
Got
hair
the
harder.
second ball breakdown.
Yeah,
now.
she did.
It's good.
Dead. Bo. Yeah.
You guys always look so professional. Just
You,
to let you know.
we started.
Unbelievable.
We said it. We said, this is what we're going to represent,
the
and
best,
it's all the
the
time.
tie.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
No reason not to be. You know what I mean? We mean business. We're professional. It's just a different conversation you're going to have. You have a different conversation. So awesome.
Not that I'm not rooting for you, Justin.
Justin said, I
But-
don't need nobody to root for me. I'm going to handle my
I'm giving
business.
April thumbs up a
Yeah.
little bit.
You need that. You need
Yeah.
to look in the crowd and do that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been that guy for both.
Listen, look at this shot. This is interesting. He really doesn't have a shot here. That was like, I mean, he was looking all around because he's knowing he's going to hit the other balls.
Yeah,
Knowing
he
he's
knows
going to possibly get, hooked like he tied up the 5 and 9.
Yeah, he's banking.
See, now he can bank the 2 into the 9 to make the 5.
That's be a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Well, it breaks up the balls and it makes it.
Just
And look,
get it.
look, that 9 ball just does not want to get loose.
Yeah,
From
she's chasing it around. It's like,
The 9 ball's like, nope, I'm gonna stick with these solids.
I want to hang out. This is my crew.
And this is what makes the game. This is where the chess of the game occurs right
This
here.
is it?
Yeah.
This is
just
where you gotta
this.
make those decisions,
He's
right?
looking all around. How am I going to get this 2 ball? You know, what do I do? What do I do to get it?
Right.
You know, is he going to hit the 7 into the 12 to, you know, into the 9? You know what I mean? Break them up, get
Yeah.
that kind of angle. Is he going to go forward now? I don't know if he has enough angle.
Wow, he's going to juice it. He's putting
Yeah,
inside on that ball, right?
Looks like
2
it.
rails coming at it. Boom, boom. Look
What
at
a
that.
shot.
Wow.
Okay, that was
You
a
gave it
great
up?
shot. That was a great shot.
That
yeah,
level of precision.
absolutely.
That's that level of precision right there. He came right to the right
And
side.
there's the knowledge that straight pool helps with hitting 1 ball.
Right.
You
Because
can, you can hit 1 ball and
Instead of-
move it.
yes.
You don't have to bust them up. you know?
Exactly.
And so,
I think, I don't know how to say this, but just to say, I think Bergman's skill set might be a little underrated. This guy plays really good.
he really does.
You know what I mean?
You know,
He just does it like super
Effortlessly,
effortlessly.
yeah.
You know, not as smooth looking like a Taiwanese players, the robot style, whatever, but he's a very tactical player.
he is. And, you know, for everybody out, I mean, he's still young. Oh my gosh, he's still, you know,
Yeah.
you look at these young
I know.
players and
Sky
they're-
Woodward,
yeah, you know.
guys beating people up.
Billy Thorpe. I mean,
Yeah.
please, these
That's what I
guys
said.
are young, and
The three
they
amigos.
just keep them. And as long as they don't get like burnt out,
Yeah, I agree.
You know, they're going to be unbelievable.
I agree.
Great,
I
great.
definitely agree. It's the nucleus of the new Mosconi Cup team.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I was going to say, Laura, has there ever been a woman on the Mosconi Cup team?
No, good question.
That would be kind of spicy.
Good question. I'd have to go win some guys' tournaments, but you know, that
Right?
would be.
You know what I mean? Just go snap them off. That would be
I can
some
tell
good
you
stuff.
one thing. I can tell you one thing.
All right.
I can be a hell of a coach for them, girl or not.
That's right.
I could be. There's no question. I would be the best. You know, like pumping someone up
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff. And I do believe that taking them out. I hope Johan, right?
Yeah, Johan
I hope
Bruce.
if you're listening, or if someone who knows him is listening,
Exactly.
take them out to the friggin' woods and keep them out there for about 2 weeks.
Aha.
To where they love each other, because they're not
need
going to
it.
survive without each other.
You gotta get that bond.
You definitely have to get that bond, that bond of
Yeah.
where you fall backwards and you have
Absolutely.
people catch
Trust
you.
test.
They're stupid, but some people say,
No.
"Oh, that's a stupid
No.
thing," and I'm like, "No, it's not," because
Exactly.
I would do it in a heartbeat to my husband right now.
Exactly.
You know, if I fall, I know he would catch me.
Absolutely.
Do I do that with everybody? Probably not.
Right. Right.
So. I wonder what happened.
That he scratched on the ball and he's determining
Yeah, and I
what
don't
the
know
ball is going to be.
I don't know if she's wondering what she has, or if it's still open, or
Hit the Cusick back on the way back. That's a foul. Anything that interferes with the path of the ball after you hit the ball is a foul.
but he
Ball in
also,
hand.
I think he scratched in the corner anyway, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's trying to determine if it was ball in hand, not behind the line, or just ball in hand because,
Oh, okay.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like he fouled, but then he fouled, right? That's a good one, right?
That's
So
a first.
would it be, Lori, that any foul supersedes another foul?
I don't. Well, she's behind the kitchen,
Right.
so I would
So
say
that's what I mean.
that,
So she
yeah.
fouled when she scratched, so anything else after that doesn't count. Unless it's one of those intentional fouls. Like I heard, like if you were playing one pocket and you try to jam the guy up and you just
Correct.
yes, that's an intentional foul. You lost a game foul.
Right.
But it's a good opportunity for April.
Well, in straight pool, you take many intentional fouls sometimes.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that's. And I'm just learning one pocket.
Oh boy,
And I just can't even imagine that I love it. Oh my gosh.
that game is so
I
awesome.
used to hate the game. I
Why do
used
you
to-
play this game? Don't make no balls.
Oh,
Kills your
it does.
stroke.
Oh, it does. That's what I thought. meanwhile, ask me how slow and beautiful I can hit a ball now.
I believe that.
Like I can cut a ball like like from one side to the other and control my cue ball, and it amazes me. I'm like, this is why guys play one target.
Oh yeah, it brings you dexterity.
It does. It brings it.
Do you go at the 3-4 here? You just flow into the middle.
No, that's good. She had to go into them because there was too much speed going down the table.
Okay.
That
So
was
again,
smart.
do you draw out of this 3 to play the 10, or you go into the 10?
I'm always going to draw back a little bit.
Okay, there we go.
That's just me though. That's my game, and I think that would be hers too.
Well, if she hangs around with you, it's gonna be hers.
See, that's why I didn't want. See, that's why I don't like it. You've got to draw. You've got to draw it. You've got to control that cue ball. That is what I am going to work with her on right there.
Yeah.
That shot right there. We're going to go over that at the end of this month.
And when I watch
because
it again,
she has that stroke.
and she can do it. She probably just not, paying attention to it. It's just up and down.
It makes
trying to hit the
in other words,
one.
this shot is now a little bit more difficult than it has to be. See, now she makes it, but she could have been. She's okay.
Yeah, she could have been
she's
trouble.
okay.
No, agreed.
She's
I know what
okay.
you mean.
She could have hit the 7. There were like just too many things that can go wrong.
Yeah. April Larson,
Nice.
there you go. Look at that. Look at Josh putting the balls. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That camaraderie, those young group, new nucleus coming, they have it for each other. He come and putting the balls. He's not sitting there, tripping out.
Mad that she just ran out.
Yeah, And I believe if it was 11-11 or Hill, I think he would still do the same thing. I think Bergman is just like that.
They don't. No one likes losing.
Of course not.
And the biggest thing, it's interesting. To some extent, I don't think my game is 100% against the men.
Wow.
And it frustrates me.
Oh, I know you're
I'll
gonna
tell you,
handle that.
I'll tell you, and I have to figure out how to. I'm going to go home and I'm going to talk to Sammy about it because I feel a little bit intimidated, which I don't know. I mean, I still run out. I just don't play as strong as I do, against the women or against a woman. My game is at a different level. And it's interesting because somebody like Karen Kaur, who stinking man, she's great against the guys.
Oh, she's great.
She just tough against the guys.
She does.
And me, I think too much. I have to figure out at some point this year. I have to figure out how to get over that I'm playing a guy.
Yeah. Well, I know she played in a Josh tour forever.
I know.
She went to the Fusco's because I remember I was working in Castle Billiards in New Jersey, and I remember they talked about it when she came. And it was like she went to the Fusco's. She has that little bit of, I don't know what it is, but she got a little bit of it because we did beers at Ballpark Village, and her and Mike DeShane was warming up, and she smashed on DeShane.
Yeah.
He was hot.
Of course she's going to do that.
She smashed on him. Yes, absolutely. Concurrence. That's concurrence. We are in total accord. There is no fooling around this yet. But she really just put the burners on. And when she finished, she just went back to practicing. And I told her, I said, that's my first time meeting her. I introduced her on the stage and everything. She's the nicest. I said, you look so mean on TV. I said, you need to just have somebody interview and talk to you regularly because you're such a nice person. So you playing safe here?
She needed to not be in that,
Yes.
That's just one of those things.
Yeah.
8-ball is the most difficult game to play a safety on.
Yep.
It's just unless there's unless you
Obvious
have 8
things.
balls, unless you
Yeah.
have like 8 balls and the other person has 1 or 2, and you're gonna thin it and put them up on the rail or just something where they can't. But boy, overall, like that type of thing, she was trying to leave it where. Yes, he would have been able to hit the 12 ball, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't have been able to make it.
Right. It's been tough. So you'd agree with this choice, firing 11 up and coming across in the 1 ball? That's what he's doing, right? Pop it off the rail to break the 1 out?
You have no. If you're going to run out, you have no choice.
Okay.
Like
Agreed. That's just it, right?
I mean,
you got to go.
You got to go for it. You have no choice. And he hit that undercut that.
Yeah. that's the first ball that he didn't like really stay down, right?
Thank you. He jumped straight up in the
yeah,
air.
because he doesn't do that. He's down, like he could, you know, like what you said. His mouth open, he's hanging, he's down on those balls. He does not jump up.
No, he jumped up on that one.
Yeah. And then once again, to reiterate what you said, he jumped up on that ball, but April doesn't have a cakewalk here. Like every time she's coming to the table, she's got adversity. You know, she has to do something. Tough action.
And she's trying to see if she can kiss it off of
Off
the
the 9 ball?
kiss the 2 off the 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a smart.
Absolutely.
A smart shot. On the other hand, I can't see. I guess she can't make the 5 ball.
No.
And that
Well,
was a good shot. No,
it
that
was.
was a smart shot
It
because she
was.
still has it hung up. She's, you know, she's got that pocket tied up, and the 8 ball is tying up the other side. But you know, this is interesting.
Yeah.
We got a little game here.
I love it. We got a game within a game.
Little chess game here.
How about you? Well, the 11's in the way, right? Is he thinking about 2 railing the 10 and coming straight to this corner? He's like, oh, let me get a little angle. I like how he figures
If
these
he
things
can
out, right?
if he can pull it around.
You see, right?
Enough, no, he's
No.
not doing that.
Okay.
So he's doing it. He's trying with the 14 ball. He's gonna.
Would you be trying to pocket the 6? Is that your?
There it is.
You know what I mean?
I think he just hit it hard, and you know, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
take it where it lies, right?
You know, yeah. If you could make the 6.
Yeah,
in
because
that
if the
spot.
6 not there, he
hit it at the speed to do it.
Yes.
But it just didn't do it.
Right. You know who does
Now
stuff
it's
like that
really
all the
good.
time?
Who?
That's Shane.
Oh,
Shane
yeah.
would have made that 6 ball. Because he just takes, he just does what he needs to do it.
No, he's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah. I appreciate him. I appreciate greatness, man. You got to.
I always, you know, Shane is fairly quiet overall.
Yes,
you know?
he is.
He's
Yeah.
quiet, but boy, I saw a side of him
Oh boy, you did.
that Johnny Archer brings out. Oh my God! And
Johnny.
he says, I told Johnny, I said, yeah, I said, you bring craziness out in everyone.
Yeah.
And he laughed. I just saw him laughing. And
It's
laughing.
good.
It was pretty funny.
My little moment like that was my Scony Cup. You know, I'm covering it, and we streamed Shane and Dennis's match to get there to the hill, right? And Shane just had this face, and when he won, and he grabbed me, he was pumped. He turned to the crowd, he took his thing, he was like, that's for the haters. I was like, that's what you need to do sometime.
People have no. The ones who hide behind, I think he's going to
The
bank
keyboard?
this.
Yeah, he's banking it.
The ones who hide behind the keyboard and have
Amen.
nasty little statements to make.
Amen.
You know, they have. That
Yeah.
was one of his
Lackadaisical.
give up,
Little
jump up
lackadaisical.
in the air. You know, his body language just shows all. Showed all of that.
He's ready to get to the next game. He's ready to get to the next game.
So's April.
There it is.
Personally,
So what do you
after
do?
she runs out.
You pop this one in, get down to 2, and what do you do with the 5?
Yeah. I mean, you have no. Hopefully, we'll bump it out a little
Okay.
bit. Or,
Nothing but net.
she's a little straight, so
okay.
I don't know if she can do the 5. I don't know how you
Right.
are. If you stop it there, can the 5
That's what I'm
whatever
thinking.
the ball is,
Right,
and
5
then
into 6,
and then
right.
5 into the 6, or
Yeah.
the 5 into the 12 into the 6, or
Right.
whatever.
So that's the plan?
Unless she sees something that
I think if she could have split the pocket, right.
Oh, there
She had a little
is.
bit of
Okay, I see
There
what
you
she
go.
tried to
Yeah.
do, but I don't know if she got there. We'll know by her face. It's not looking good. I don't think she's.
Megan the face. She's not liking it.
She did a good.
Yeah.
Again, she. You know, sometimes you're just not rewarded.
Can you, I mean, this is a little out thing, but can she
Go-
ticky off the 5 and make the 6?
That's what I'm like. Kick behind it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't see how much. You know. Yes, she can do that.
Right.
If there's enough room.
But she's going to get
And she would
goofy
have
on
to.
the 5,
You
right?
might be able to crawl it. You know. Sometimes
Right.
it's like a crawl
Yeah.
that you do along the rail.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but people have no idea, with the Mosconi Cup, the pressure, my heart bleeds for the guys when they miss. Just bleeds for them when they miss.
I was...
And your heart, it's... I'm not playing for, okay, I lost.
Right.
Oh, well.
Yes.
But when it's a team,
it's the United States.
You just want to die.
Yeah, because you let your people...
She might do the... Okay.
Oh,
that was smart.
You know
because
what?
You know what?
That's a
That
good
was just
shot.
a great shot
That
because
was a good shot.
he doesn't have anything. He's going to have to come with a bank shot.
And she knows. She's like, hey, I might get another shot here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's playing it. You can do follow the leader here.
Oh.
How'd he hit that ball?
He hit that great. He hit the outside of it just thin enough so both of them fell in the pocket. Yeah.
Man.
And she did not do anything.
No, that was, man,
She did good. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great play from Justin. That was a great play. She's thinking about, she's like, man, that ball, why you couldn't have went in? What's going on? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's too easy to think that something's easy.
Yes.
Just know that there's nothing per se. There's nothing easy when your heart's beating 800 miles an hour.
Right.
Your team is counting on you to run out,
Everybody's watching.
and everyone's watching, and it's crazy ambiance there.
Yes.
I mean, gosh, you got people screaming on both ends.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, it's just different.
Different type of pressure.
Different type of pressure. We're not out there, it's not like soccer where they're screaming constantly, but you're out in the field and running and sweating and you don't even hear anything. Right. We're such an intimate sport.
Yeah.
Which I love and I hate at the same time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so she's going to choose the high. And she's got that 11 ball.
Is she going at the 11? Oh,
yes.
hit ski.
Boy, did she. Now that was nice. She had a lot of English on
yes,
that
she
ball.
did. She did the work there.
It's still that the back. The stinky part is it doesn't go past the 2.
She only has one pocket, and she has to clear the 10, right?
Yeah.
But she's going to shoot it in the corner.
And you have to shoot the ball that would get you on the 11. Maybe she's doing it again. Oh,
no.
what a shot.
Fishing.
I'm proud of her.
You know what?
I'm so proud of you, April.
She's got it. That was. She came with it,
And she knew it. She's thinking, man, I have no pocket for this.
So
I know what I'll do. I'll hit it again.
Exactly. I need to manufacture something here.
That's something else too. When it's very difficult. I love commentating, but for me to sit there and tell you exactly what someone's going to do.
Yeah. No. I tell these people, you got to. I said, listen, I'm not trying to be super dude, this, that. I'm trying to teach the people who don't know nothing about pool. Why are you going that way? Why would a world champion like yourself go that way? That way you have a base of where to go. Right. That's what it's about.
So now here, this is an interesting shot because look where that 12 ball is. I think she can make that 15. Now can she hold it? Hold the cue ball enough to make that?
Right.
Is that the 12?
Yeah, that's a 12.
Okay.
So if she gets like above where the 4 ball is, I think she has a good angle on the 12. I think that's what she was watching.
And that's what she's looking for. And so angles are so big in this game.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah, you keep
for me to look at this, I would not. I know she can make it because of her demeanor, but for me to just look at this, my depth perception. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
I'll never hit a car because I'm always 18 feet from the car or the curb. My husband's like, "But you got 5 more feet." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna hit the car." so it doesn't. When I'm down there, I'm okay. But when I'm up here, certain things just look like they don't go.
There you go. All right. Well, April Larson is saying Lee's gonna go for me.
Yeah, she's probably gonna do the side pocket with this 8 ball.
Look at that speed. Slow down.
Don't get over it. It's the only thing you don't ever want to do. You don't ever want to get jacked up over a ball on the your case on the 8 ball. Right. Nice.
There you go.
Good job.
It's good.
See now, how has she done?
Right.
She's taken almost every single opportunity and run
That's
out.
right. She has.
she's playing great. You
She
can't.
got 5 games against Justin Bergman.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Thank you. If
Yeah.
it was a runaway, it'd be 15-0.
Yes, you better believe it.
Right?
And she's
15-1.
there, and he's not taking it either. She's fighting. You know, she's fighting. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, they got the love. They're loving it. That's right. Show your love for April.
Yeah.
They're like, woohoo!
That's right.
But you know,
17-year-old little prodigy out there right now.
yeah, she's definitely putting the work in there now. And you know what? She's built for it. She's built for it. She just, when I watched her, the one she took third in,
Yeah.
they interviewed her. She was, oh man, she just can't catch it.
Oh.
She can't catch it. I watched her interview. She's so.
Yeah.
That you can't teach that.
No.
Somebody interviews you. She's herself. It's tough to be yourself in front of a camera, in front of somebody else, right?
Just look at her.
Yeah.
I just told her. I said, April. I go, when I grow up, I want to be you. Like that's when she started laughing. I was
She's
like,
awesome.
like the headband and the.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
She is so. She's just cool.
Yeah.
She's just a cool kid, you know,
Absolutely.
and that's who she is, and that's what you know. You can't. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
She brings a little bit like I'm looking into. Put it this way, I'm looking into a couple shirts similar, like because I like it. Because it looks a little bit sporty, but yet it's nice.
Exactly.
It's cool looking. You know, it's
Exactly.
not messy looking. It's very, very clean and classy. And then she's got the headband, which I just think is the coolest thing
Yeah.
ever.
We talked to her about it, and she's smart. Shout out to
know.
Dave Larson and Angie Larson. You know, we're very involved with it, but they're just good people, and they
Yep.
refuse to let her be a bad person.
I know. Her dad is so. Her dad
Dave
reminds me of my dad.
and
I
Dave
told
Larson.
him that the other day. I was like, I thought I met him before, but I guess I didn't.
awesome, man.
And we just had such a nice conversation.
He's
what
awesome.
a nice guy.
They're genuine.
Yep.
They're genuine, good people.
Sister's just sweetie.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, she's so nice. We made a birthday card for her, and I didn't have a picture of her mom, so I texted Angie and said, Angie, I was making this card, and I know if I didn't put you on, I'm going to die, so I need a good picture that you like. So she hooked me up.
Okay, so do they get their hair from Angie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because like both of them, like she's like, this is my sister. I said, shocker, shocker. I go, look at the hair.
The
I go, it's
curly
all
twins.
curly, gorgeous, long hair.
Meanwhile, Justin Bergman just going about.
That was just nice. That was a nice bump. He does the bumps really well.
Yeah.
Like where he has to bump that one ball. That's
Yep.
that's where he's like a surgeon.
Yeah. And that's that one pocket inside. He's a jam up one pocket player.
And the only thing that Justin does, I think that I'll see periodically, is when he does do something like not good, or you know,
Yeah.
and then he did like 2 little mistakes right in a row, and he gets a little fast, jumps up in the air, and just like walks away.
Right.
And you can't do
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yep.
You can do that maybe on April Larson right now.
Exactly.
Maybe not in 5-10 years.
Exactly.
But you can't do that on a Shane Van Boning.
Oh, no.
And you can't do that on Johnny Archer or
No.
Dennis Hatch.
I
Any
didn't
one
watch
of them,
Thorpe, any of them people, yeah. That's
Billy
for sure.
Thorpe. I mean, you can't. You have to
You gotta find a way
commit to every shot, whether it's right or wrong or indifferent.
Exactly.
You know? He's looking. He's wants to get exact on the cue ball. Exact. Yep.
Okay.
Little angle on that 7 ball to just glide right over. Yeah. I mean, he did it
I'm sorry.
perfectly.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's just doing it.
He did it perfectly.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's a joy to watch
Yep.
when somebody's playing with this level of precision.
Beautiful cue ball control.
Scratch on the break, man. That's going to cost him. It's going to be a tough little tournament once they get down to tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
It's going to be good match after good match after good match after good match. April's going to take a break.
She's
That's a
gonna
nice
go-
little pro move right there.
Really?
So let me stop this
Take your
train.
phone. Dad, what do I do?
She
Dad, I
prob-
need encouragement.
She's probably going to call you.
I know, really. Answer your phone.
What are you doing?
She's funny.
Yeah, we got another good match coming up. It's Shane and it's not Billy.
Corey?
No, Shane and Michael Perrin Jr.
Oh.
Oh, that's
The
action.
guy.
Yes.
So
yes. No. Oh, okay. I got a nice little update. Dennis Hatch and Earl of Pearl are tied at 13 apiece. Man, the match we have. They're just, oh boy, you drive break, there's problems. It's
Yeah.
no good. But Michael Perron Jr. from out here, that comeback against Jason Clapp.
what a great. Now, okay, that was my first match. Okay.
Yeah.
I just so I'm sitting there like, and I didn't know him. I just knew
Yeah.
somebody said his name is Junior, and
Yeah.
he's a great, he's a great bartender,
Yeah.
great player.
Yeah. Dixon runs 13, runs the set out, and Francisco says, heads.
That's beautiful.
Boosty said, heads. Johnny just ran the set.
That's beautiful.
Heads.
What do you do? Yeah,
That's what you do.
that's a little different.
Right?
That's a little different
Right?
when you don't ever get to go to the table and it's just a thing of beauty,
You know? But, oh boy, okay, we got an update here. 14-13. Earl Strickland over Dennis Hatch right now, racing 15. You say what you want about Earl, that man is never out of it.
He's never out of it.
Ever.
He's just he's like one of those bugs that you try and get rid of, and they just keep coming back.
You
Earl
better
just
believe
keeps
it.
coming
Earl's
back.
like, I'm
and
not
he
going
has
nowhere.
new things on him, and
I'm
new
gonna tell you,
things.
they
and
talk all the gadgets, Inspector Gadget, Earl, and all that stuff, Edward Scissorhands, and all that stuff. But guess what? I bet you some of that stuff is super functional. It was functional enough that they complained about it. He can't have that for his bridge. It makes his bridge super solid. Blah blah blah.
Oh well, then you do it. Tape your fingers.
Exactly.
If it makes his bridge, he has. You know what? Earl was for real showing me.
Yeah.
He has arthritis in his hands. So the arthritis, like when you, like my mom has
Yeah.
arthritis, when your knuckles get big and then they bend. They bend to where sometimes you can't make a fist
man.
anymore, and sometimes you can't do this anymore. Like you kind of can,
Yeah.
but so wrapping it forces his fingers to do, like he said, see how your finger does this? He showed me,
Yeah.
like the little inchworm here
Yeah.
on your bridge hand. He
Right.
said, I can't do this anymore. So, yes, so for him, as crazy as it looks, as crazy as it sounds,
Right.
if it works for him, he's one of the greatest players ever. So you
I
got to
don't care
give
what
him
nobody
some.
says. That's
Thank
what I
you. You
say.
got to give him some credit because you might think he's a whack job or something, but
Right.
it works for him. And
Exactly.
and now that he showed me. Now I don't think he's crazy
Right.
anymore.
'Cause you're like, oh,
Thank
see,
you, Earl.
mhm.
Thank you, Earl, for showing me why you do this. And
Exactly.
when he showed me his right hand, he goes, I was having a hard time. He might even have an operation for the arthritis in his right hand
Right,
because
see?
it's hard for him to grip the cue stick. So,
Yeah.
So it's just whatever. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, but you
the headphones. I don't know about that.
He's got the noise cancelers.
I'm sitting there. I was I'm playing Dennis Hatch, and I look up, and I don't think I was expecting to see those ginormous things
noise
on his head
cancelers.
with the yellow glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And I laughed, and Dennis shot at that moment. Dennis shot a shot and didn't get good position. He like got bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he thought because Dennis and I are good friends.
Yeah.
So he looks over at me and I go like this. I go, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm looking at Earl. I said, and then he looked over and he went, well, yeah. He was like, yeah.
Hey, Bo, tell Justin to shoot. Tell Justin to shoot. Tell him to go shoot.
Really, Justin's talking.
Yeah,
He's having a
Justin,
conversation.
Conversation on the time. Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, hey, I'm getting a sponsor
Okay,
here.
with
Hold
the
on.
guys talking. Don't bother me. Yeah. There you go. I'm a little poker. Just get the show on the road. So, stay tuned, Shane Van Boning. SVB is a beast. That's all I gotta say. Game on.
And the other guy though is from here, or near here, Michael. So
He's
so
from
he's
here.
yeah
That's
he's
what I
gonna
said.
he's gonna have a lot of
Support.
rooters, a
Oh,
lot
of
of
course.
support. Yeah.
I love it. And look at his break by.
And he's
Justin.
really a nice guy.
No, he. You know
Man,
what?
What a nice guy.
No, they left my bag at the airport. You know who ain't got it?
Oh,
He did.
that's nice.
Or else it would have been no Stream City.
Well, he's very
He's
nice.
a solid too. Okay, Lori, he's like, okay, I know what I'm shooting here.
Solids. I think.
I
Did
think he
make
made stripes.
Did he make the stripe? I can't
Yeah,
even see.
stripes.
I'm so bad. Sorry,
I
guys.
got your
I'm
back.
just horrible.
Oh man, and he's on it. That's the only problem is at 14, right? 13 passes by the 5.
Yeah.
If the 14 passes
14
to 3,
passes.
yeah.
He has a pocket for it. I'm almost positive.
So he's going to leave the 11 for insurance ball in case he doesn't get position on 14. He said, no, you don't need insurance.
He doesn't need it. I was just going to say he's out.
He's out?
He's out here. Yeah.
There you go.
He is. I mean, you can just.
You see it.
It's like a roadmap. It's not easy.
No.
Nothing's ever easy, but oh, and he hit this hard,
hit it.
hard.
Oh boy. Change the plan.
That's the difficulty on a bar table. I'm telling you, at least for me, like just trying to really not hit a ball like too hard.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just hit it,
gets-
it goes a mile.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
This is a good one.
Yep, he's just gonna have to come around.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. See,
Play
nothing
one bat
crazy.
speed. Hill. All right.
Oh.
All right. Hill. Dennis Hatch and Earl Strickland.
How
Dennis
exciting.
Hatch breaking. Oh yeah, we got action all day.
You see how nice he hit that?
Yes.
The two railer that to get to position on that shot. It was nothing crazy, nothing.
No.
You don't have to. It's all about stroke.
Absolutely.
And here he is. These are the shots that are a little testy.
He said, you know what? I'm here to
Yeah.
answer the test.
That's exactly right. So they're not gimmies.
Absolutely not.
When that cue ball gets towards a rail, and you
Exactly.
have the 8 ball or the 9 ball or
That's what I'm
whatever
saying.
game you're playing. It's
Bergman in the house. He hits them balls. He just strikes balls well. It just looks good. She's
That's
awesome.
what she said. April Larson. She looked up here and she said, "I only need 10 more." I said, "Exactly."
That's it. That's it.
Gave her thumbs up. What's
That's right.
10?
She knows exactly.
What's 10? One scratch, another scratch on the break, right?
Yeah,
And
she
then
can get it.
she can do it. There it goes. Oh, didn't scratch.
That's
He
the break
likes
he
drawing that cue ball.
did. I was gonna say
Interesting.
that's the break he was doing the other day.
Okay.
He
Whatever
just-
works.
Exactly. Now he's got strike balls again. And it's always like one tough shot before you get on the ball.
Dennis Hatch is shooting right
Dennis
now.
Hatch is
Just
on it?
Yeah, he's shooting.
Okay. Keep me updated. He used all that pocket.
Yeah, see, he's looking. He's got a tough little.
Little route.
Like I mean, there's no room for error, and
Right.
and again, bar tables, the balls are now squished together more,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have as much room to go around, the balls
Right.
and exactly where you want to go, and
Right.
he knows that right now.
He's like, man.
So I'm not sure what Dennis Hatch did, but he shot a ball, and it's not good
Uh-oh.
because he's walking. The cue ball, it got frozen up against another ball. It's froze up against another ball,
You
and he's
don't
not
want to do that.
happy.
Because Earl will
So-
get you.
See, and that's he's not happy there,
No.
because he came down too far.
Exactly.
But again, you don't come down far enough, you're hooked behind the one ball.
That's right.
So it's very testy. These
Yeah.
little.
He had a shot like this before where he loaded it up with all that English, right?
Shot.
Man, this guy is something special.
So I think he's gonna. I think.
Carl's gonna get him.
Well, no. I think Dennis is. He looks like he's aiming for a kick off the rail.
Wow.
So.
SVB will be next on the stream table versus Michael Perrin Jr.
See, this is a little testy shot here. And I like, really good and professional. Took a lot of time on that.
Right.
He just, he
Yeah.
didn't just shoot it,
Right.
and, it took a
Yeah.
long time on it.
I
Maybe because
agree.
it was the last thing, but
There you go.
that was a good
Man, Lori
match.
John, awesome to have you in the booth. I'm so happy. I could be like, come table Lori John.
Yay.
What's up? You know?
Yay.
Good
We
stuff.
need to
So
get
come
you.
on.
We need to get you like to where you're in a box where you could just go, "Oh my God!"
That's right,
like where
exactly,
you could
'cause
just
that's what I
scream
wanna
and
do,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
That's what- 'cause that's what I wanna
exactly,
do.
exactly.
I'm just being tame right now.
If we get a box,
Yeah.
put you and I just want to
yeah.
be with you once,
Oh,
where
yeah.
we could just
we
scream.
pump it up.
I
I'll
can't
pump it up.
believe it.
Oh, yeah. I did. Now,
On the top of our
Wilson.
lungs.
Ask Mark Wilson what happened at the US Open. I'm punching Mark in his arm like, oh, my God. Oh.
Because
It's amazing.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And pool's exciting, guys.
It is
Pool
exciting.
does not have to be
No,
boring.
it don't have to be boring.
We don't
it's
need
not
to
tea
be
time.
Exactly, and we don't need to be circling and telling you where every ball's going to go,
Absolutely.
because you know what? We all think differently, and a lot of times we're wrong.
That's right. That's right. We're just here to give you the route and have fun. So it's going to be Shane Van Boney versus Michael Perrin Jr. We'd like to thank Lori John Hassan. Lori John has a website. Give me that website so they can go check you out.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, the website's not the greatest
Not
right
great?
now, but it's
Okay.
okay.
Well, they got Facebook, got a fan page, right?
LoriJohn.net, LoriJohn.net, Lori John Athlete on Facebook. You can just check
Athlete.
out. Or you can follow me, because
There
I
you
have
go.
too many people right now, and there's no more
All right,
friends.
there you go.
But you can follow me at Lori John Hassan.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Like,
And I'm really good. All the people who do know me, Hal Johns and everybody,
Yeah.
I am very good. If you message, and I don't want, I might.
Don't be
just
in the inbox.
I
Don't
might-
get in the
I might
DMs.
shoot myself for
Don't
saying
get in
this.
her DMs.
But yeah, no. When people message me,
And ask you
I usually and ask me stuff, as long as it's not ridiculous.
yeah. Come on
you
now.
know.
She's married and she's a professional, so let's keep
No,
let's
no.
keep it correct here.
No, I mean no. Some
No,
people.
I know what you're
Some
saying.
people message me
I
though,
get some
like,
crazies in my
like
box.
crazy, like long things,
Yeah.
like what do I do if? And I'm like, I can't answer that from
Exactly.
here, you know.
Exactly.
But I tried.
That's
I
all
tried.
good. All good.
I like everybody, so thank you.
Good stuff. All right, I got my little half of work to do,
Perfect.
and we can do it. Coming up, Shane Van Boning, Michael Perrin Jr. Lovely Lori John Hassan. Follow her. Check her out on Facebook, Lori John Athlete. Get to it. Don't be playing.
Look at that face. Look at that, yeah.
You see it? She's like, "Grrr."
Just
Look at that.
nice.
All right.
Nice stuff.
Shaney Shane.
They're missing it. They're starting.
They starting it? Oh man.
Earl and Dennis, they're back. I don't know what's going on. I
Oh
don't know
boy.
what's going on,
Oh
but it's
boy.
good. How do you get down from here? What's the
Right,
easiest
right,
way?
right this way. Yeah, there's a stair on the end. Go down and then to the left.